What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Hanna Season 2! Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Amazon Prime Video for granting me the screener to the entire 8 episodes of this new season. Now, I'm gonna do my best to keep this video review spoiler free, though I might do a bit of recap to refresh your memories as to what happened in the previous season. But as far as the details of this new season 2 are concerned, there are no spoilers in this review. In other words, this video would only be helpful for those of you, my fellow Hanna fans, who have followed the story from the beginning. If it isn't obvious already, I was a huge fan of the first season. I thought David Farr did a fantastic job of expanding the world that he co-created from the 2011 movie. And the lead star of this show, Esme Creed Miles, spectacularly embodies the character that was once Saoirse Ronan's. So it goes without saying that I was super stoked when I was given the opportunity to screen this season 2 early. And great news, everybody! This new season 2 does not disappoint. It's more intense. It's more badass, the new villains are more ruthless, and there's more exploration into Hanna's weaknesses and psyche. And none of the characters are safe, meaning any of them can be taken out of the chessboard at any moment. Hanna follows the journey of an extraordinary young woman as she evades the relentless pursuit of a sinister government agency and tries to unearth the truth behind who she is. Following her discovery at the end of season 1, Hanna, played by Esme Creed Miles, now knows she is not the only young woman with unparalleled skill and elite training. The UTRAX program has produced a whole new contingent of highly trained teenagers whose development is about to reach the lethal phase. After their relocation to the Meadows facility, these trainees find their restrictions lifted and glimpse their possibility of a new identity in the outside world, but their apparent freedom comes at a heavy price. Hanna risks her freedom to rescue her friend Clara from the clutches of the UTRAX program that's now run by Dermot Mulroney's character John Carmichael and his right-hand man Leo Garner. In this process, Hanna finds an unlikely help from her previous nemesis, CIA agent Marissa Wiegler, played by Mireille Enos, who must protect both herself and Hanna from the ruthless organization she once trusted. But as Hanna delves deeper into the elusive world of the Meadows and meets others like herself, she begins to question her role in the larger context of UTRAX's assassin program and ultimately where she belongs. Okay, let me elaborate on that synopsis a bit further without giving spoilers away. So this new season starts out with Hanna and Clara trying to survive out in the woods while avoiding capture. Long story short, both Hanna and Clara end up at this new facility, the Meadows, where they meet other girls like them, trained to be potential assassins. And in this facility, they are given false identities, false families, false backgrounds. The idea is to make them feel pseudo-loved so that they choose to stay there as opposed to them feeling like they're trapped. And these are the episodes where it gets really psychological. These are the episodes where writer-showrunner David Farr hits the brakes and lets them breathe a little because the facility's manipulation on these girls is working so effectively. Hanna herself starts to wonder, hey, this isn't so bad. And she slowly wants to believe it as well. What I appreciate about season 2 is that it doesn't have the snoozer that the first season did. Okay, fine, the first season had to have that segment where fish out of water Hanna befriends that stranger family who taught her regular teenage stuff, including answering the call of sexual hormones. But my god, to me, that whole part was absolutely dreadful. So thankfully, none of that cheesiness in this new season, because this time, the concept of what if she could be a normal girl is not necessarily about the actual real world, but only the illusion of it, the idea of it. That is what this facility offers them, so that when they do go out there, the real world becomes nothing more than a job. And they always want to come back home to the idea and the illusion that keep them safe. So it's kind of like a red pill versus blue pill situation from the Matrix going on here. I think it's brilliant that David Farr tackles this angle of the story, which also gives actress Esme Creed Miles a wonderful new set of challenges. Speaking of whom, this time around, Esme looks extra confident and extra comfortable in her character's skin, and it does help that Esme has strikingly ocean blue eyes that you easily can get lost in. The spy stuff is a lot more clever now. David Farr really takes that part up a notch. Much of it kind of reminds me of the tricks on my old favorite spy show Alias. Although Hanna, of course, remains less gadget-fueled and more grounded. I kind of feel bad for actress Mireille Enos though. I mean, I kid you not, holy smokes, this new season constantly smacks her around. Marisa Wiegler gets beat up a lot. She has bruises all over almost the entire season. And Marisa frequently hits the wall with Hanna, meaning she has difficulties getting through to her, but Marisa is like the poster child of stubborn persistence. And so kudos to actress Mireille Enos for taking every fight and every slap and every punch to the face like a champ. The villain, John Carmichael, played by Dermot Mulroney, does come off a bit one-dimensional, but John is a management man through and through, and his loyalty to the cause is unflinching, which makes him dangerous. He can't be easily fooled, and he's always 2-3 steps ahead, and Dermot plays this role effortlessly, like it was destined for him. So allow me to end on this. Hanna 2 is bloody satisfying, the action is strong, and the drama is solid, and it's a riveting continuation overall. It definitely ends with you wanting to follow Hanna's journey even further.